All right, welcome back. Today's video is 363 days, essentially life after gambling. Here I said, pretty good sized milestone for a gambler. There are many people doing recovery type situations. Notably, I got a couple friends trying to quit alcohol. I'd probably say like 99% of the population. And I am not one of them. Has probably drank too much alcohol, been drunk. Oh, I don't want to do that again. But can relate to what alcohol or an alcoholic deals with. But that doesn't exist in compulsive gambling, because majority of the people that I know are either in the know or just completely oblivious that people have gambling problems. And I want to say, not to get too far off track, but I want to say that, again, this is hard for anybody on the outside looking in to really relate. I mean, you may have a friend, works all week, gets drunk all weekend, goes back to work on Monday. You may think he has a drinking problem, but maybe that's just how he wants to live his life. Or maybe a hard-working wife out there comes home, mixes up some Jack and Cokes, helps the kid off the bed, but is dealing with what they feel is alcohol problem. And my point behind that is, you've been to a party, young kid, drinking, maybe you drink too much, and you can relate to somebody with an alcohol problem. The same thing does not exist for the gambling. That's without a doubt. And that's why I feel like it's hard to help people who gamble. But I don't feel like it's much of an addiction. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's definitely a greed-based thing. I think there is some, connections that people really feel. As Einstein put it, gambling is always really the friend that's ready to kick it. I mean, we used to golf together. He would talk about betting sports. Everybody is so different, so different, especially in Las Vegas. I mean, that was really one of the big points, in my life, was that just call it quits on Las Vegas. I definitely didn't feel like all the time I was like, oh, I gotta go gamble, or felt a lot of urgency. But Vegas is definitely a place where the gambling is up in your face. I mean, even at the grocery store, I mean, there's machines in there and stuff like that. That's where they put the good machines. But so that you know, removing myself from the area really helped. Really helped. Um, I have more vlogs about this. I'll be releasing them as time passes. I don't have a lot of time. Again, like I said, I know it's not exactly a year. It's maybe a year in, like 48 hours. Sorry, at this point, 48 hours. One interesting thing that did come out of this, got some notes here off to the side. These are not very easy videos to make in general. You lose your train of thought. But what I lost out of this, a person brought up in one of the comments was, I'll probably end up, working forever. There probably won't be much of a retirement. But, things change. I mean, I might be from a time period where people could work a full 25 years, get a retirement. Those jobs these days might be fewer, that opportunity may be few and far between. I mean, frankly. But retirement is probably out of the question. My goal really is just kind of to lower my expenses. Try to get some health care. I do feel like that I made this change very late. I mean, it's the best way to put it. Some of the things I was going through in my life was very, very key to making a decision going, wow, should probably quit and focus on these other things. It's very early here in the morning. For all you wondering in comments and stuff like that, things are pretty good. Things are pretty boring. Gambling is exciting. It's always nice to win jackpot. We'll hopefully never have the chance to win another jackpot. It's tax time, so I'm doing taxes. No more taxables. I do feel like I'm getting a little more accomplished in my day because it's not focused on, worrying about any type of gambling. So that's worked out well. And we'll see what happens. I'm excited, terrified at the same time. No doubt about that. Things are different. Things are very different. But I also wonder, and this seems to be part of two situations here. One is I feel a lot less stress. There's no doubt about that. It's tapered off. I often have to tell myself, oh, well, you're not, at any risk of, losing. So that's out of the picture. And that helps. That helps. That's very nice. Um, Downside may be, you know, feel a little unsettled. Um, Not sure what to do with all this extra time. Um, like I said, I'm really kind of focused on not super old, but planning and saving and lowering my expenses is kind of the what's going on. And see what happens. I'll report on the situation, and I don't know how many more videos. That being said, I am writing about the situation, and you can reach me on my Substack. I'm writing about the gambling. If nothing else, I write about it because it makes I could go back and read it, and makes me understand how I feel about the whole situation and how I was feeling about it at that moment. So, all right, catch you on the next video.